Hey everybody. Like we had promised back in our unboxing video for the Shadows of the Galaxy package that we had, me and Kurt are here today with a little bit of the gameplay from the two-player starter set. Uh, Unfortunately, we weren't able to make it work to have the two of us play and record together in person, so we are going to be doing some gameplay over webcam here. How you doing today, Kurt?
Good.
On this, our Independence Day.
Yeah. Doing it celebrating the classic way of playing some card games.
Yeah. Well, our city canceled their fireworks, so we can't go to that.
They did. Okay, I didn't even know.
Oh, you didn't know? They're not doing fireworks this year. We have to go across the river to Fargo to see fireworks this year if we want.
Well, it'll be quieter for my dog then.
Well, we'll
A
see.
little quieter.
We'll see. If last night was any indication, it ain't gonna be very quiet.
Yeah.
Uh, I heard them blasting fireworks all night long.
Oh my gosh.
Um, yeah. So today we are going to be playing the two decks from the two-player starter set for Shadows of the Galaxy. Um, I'm going to be playing the Mandalorian deck, and with my base is the one of the two command bases, vigilance bases. I've got the remote village on Sorgan, and Kurt, you are playing the Moff Gideon deck today.
Yes, Moff Gideon, who is Command Villainy, and his base is a Remnant Science Facility on Navarro, which is also Vigilance.
Yes, it was an interesting choice to have uh, both decks have vigilance, and neither of them have aggression for this set. So, um,
They were surprised, but that's fine too. That's cool.
yeah, I mean they're just the
They're
starter
both
decks.
thematically good
Yeah,
too, I think.
yeah. You might notice our leaders, though, are not the ones out of the two-player starter box. These are the special hyperfoil versions that you get in the pre-release kits, which actually pre-release season will be starting tomorrow, July 5th, for this set. Um, but yeah, I think you've got a chance cube, so we can roll to see who has initiative, right?
Yeah. Do you want red or blue?
Like I said, I've got the blue sleeves. You've got the red sleeves, so I'm gonna do blue.
Okay.
Yes.
I got red.
Oh,
So I guess
you get
I
initiative.
will have initiative.
Yeah, these sleeves we've got are some of the new ones that are coming out alongside this set. Um, the Ray. This is the Ray and the Kylo showcase art from the showcase leaders.
Really?
Oh,
Let's see what we got this time.
what do I want to? You know what? I'm actually gonna mulligan because
I
this is
think I
not a
will
great
as
hand.
well. I'll even show it on screen. The only
Oops,
first
I already
turn
stuck
play I
mine
got
in,
is
or I would have too.
yeah, I got a privateer crew, which would probably be better to smuggle, and then I don't know. I don't think that's good enough. So yeah, let me mulligan.
Yeah, I had a couple. I had the Razor Crest. I had a 5 cost ship also. Razor Crest cost 4. I had something another ship that cost 5, but now I can't remember what it was. And then I had Grogu and a surprise attack and a foundling, I think.
Hmm.
You know, and so yeah, so really the only unit I had to play, I had Grogu, and then I would have to wait a little bit to get the space, would see if I would draw anything for like a turn 2 uh you know move. But yeah, there's this deck has a lot of different Mandalorians in it, and they kind of synergize well with each other and with a bunch of their upgrades in here. So I was kind of hoping to get some of that in my opening hand, but no luck.
Oof. This mulligan isn't much better. I'll have to make do. Let's do this.
Yeah, I like this a little better. All right, we'll do this one and gosh, probably this one. Yeah, we'll research those two. All right, ready to go.
Okay, I'm just gonna pay 2 for Outland TIE Vanguard. It can only give XP to another unit, so it's a little bit wasted, but that's what I got.
All right. I'm going to play Grief Karga. And he says, when played, I can search the top 5 cards on my deck for an upgrade.
Nice.
And reveal it and put it into my hand. And I think I'm going to reveal Rich Reward. And then, let's see, put the rest on the bottom in a random order. Okay.
And then I'm just gonna take initiative.
All right. And then I will pass.
Guess I will resource that. Okay. Well, I'm going to start by just... If you're ready.
Yep, I'm good.
Okay. Gonna pay 3 for Phase 3 Dark Troopers. They're gonna have Sentinel, and when they take combat damage, they'll get XP.
Let's see, they're 3/3, right?
Yes.
Let's do... I am going to pay 3 for a Protector of the Throne. It's 2/2, or sorry, 2/4. But if I have an upgrade on it, it gains Sentinel.
Okay. Just attack your base for 2 with the TIE Vanguard.
All right. I am going to claim the initiative for myself.
And I'll just pass.
Okay. Gideon he can flip to his, he can deploy as a unit on 5, right?
Correct.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so my turn. Gonna pay 2 for Mandalorian armor, and since I attached it to a Mandalorian unit, they gain a shield. And she now has Sentinel as well. He, she, it, whatever, who cares?
What are their stats now, did you say?
It is now a 3/7
Wow.
with
Okay.
Sentinel.
Hmm, interesting.
Oh, and I have played uh, an an upgrade, so I'm going to exhaust the Mandalorian to exhaust your TIE Fighter.
Gotcha. Hmm. Hmm. That is tough. I think I'm gonna pay 2 for General Taggy, however you want to pronounce it.
Okay.
He's gonna give an experience token to my only trooper unit, which is the Dark Trooper.
Sheesh.
He's a 4/4 now.
All right. Hmm. Let's see. And when he takes damage, he gains an experience if he doesn't die, right?
Yeah, combat damage only though.
Combat damage. Yep. Um. I'm going to play a rich reward. So the camera can actually see it. Onto your um, dark troopers.
Got a little thing to remind me.
So yeah, so that gives them a bounty, and when I collect the bounty, I can put uh, up to 2 experience on 2 different units.
Hmm. Hmm. Well, I don't think I have a ton of options. Um, yeah, I'm just gonna use Gideon to attack with the Dark Trooper. So it will be doing 5 damage to your. Well, it doesn't matter because you'll take the shield.
Yep.
So it doesn't really matter. I don't have to use Gideon to do it, I guess. But
Yeah, because
you'll lose the shield, and I'll take 3. Is that right?
yep. So how many hit points do you have left now? 2.
He takes the XP after, so yes, he would have 2.
Okay. I'm also going to play Wanted onto that Dark Trooper,
Okay.
which will give him yet another bounty, which will let me ready 2 resources.
Okay. I'm just gonna have to spend 1 to throw my own bounty top target onto your Mandalorian guy there, and the bounty is heal 4 damage from a unit or base. The unique part's not going to apply, so it's
Okay.
going to be a heal 4 damage thing. I'm just going to stick it over there.
Okay. I'm going to attack with Grief Karga to kill your Dark Trooper.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will collect my 2 bounties. I've only got 1 unit out, so I can't put another experience, but my protector gets 1, and then I get to ready 2 resources.
For me, I'm just going to have to take initiative.
Okay. I will attack your base for 4. And then I'm going to play Grogu And oops, exhausted. And then I will pass.
Okay.
Hmm. All right. It is your go. I'm ready.
Okay, so how much health is on that protector?
8. Right now, he's a 4/8.
Jeez. Okay, I think I'm just going to pay 2 for a Snowtrooper Lieutenant, and when played, he will make Taggy attack that Mando for 4 damage
Okay.
and die.
I am going to play a Clan Ren Rescuer and put a experience onto the Protector.
Man.
So, yeah, right now 5 power and 5 hit points remaining.
Let me pay 3 for a cell block guard.
Okay.
Sentinel.
Well, I'll kill the cell block guard.
I'll just deploy Moff Gideon.
Okay, I'm going to use Grogu to exhaust Gideon.
Didn't remember what his power was. Guess the Tides detect your base for 2 then.
Alright. I will take the initiative.
And I'll pass. Resource this. Guess I'm ready.
Let's see, what do I got? I got 2 hit points left on him. Gonna use Grogu to exhaust your Snowtrooper Lieutenant.
Okay. Too many different tricks and things for me to deal with. I think my best bet here is to pay 4 for calculated lethality. Defeat a non-leader unit that costs 3 or less. So the Protector of the Throne costs 3.
Yep.
For each upgrade that was on that unit, give an experience token to a friendly unit.
Ooh.
So is that 3?
That'll be 3, yep.
No, 4 because of the bounty, actually.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
So 4 XP. I think I got to give it all to Gideon. To a friendly unit, yeah, okay. And then I collect the bounty from defeating him, right? The bounty was heal 4 damage from a unit or base, so I'll heal 4 on my base. That puts me at 0.
Nice. Okay. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Not what I wanted to do, that's for sure, but... Okay, we'll go Village Protectors, Sentinel, and Shielded. Well, you've got Overwhelm, so that still doesn't help you much, but it does help a little bit.
Man, that's annoying. Unfortunately, don't see any option except for Gideon to it. It sucks, but yeah, he's gonna waste his attack taking the shield off.
Okay.
He takes 2 damage back.
Yep. Let's see. Clan Red will hit your base for 1.
Okay. TIE Fighter attack your base for 2.
And I'm going to ready or bring out and deploy the Mandalorian.
I just have to take initiative.
Okay, I will. I'm gonna take your base for 4 more.
I'm up to 5 damage.
All right. Huh. Jeez. Man, that calculated lethality is gross.
That's big on a unit like that.
Yeah.
Going off the cost, you don't care that they have extra power or health or anything on action cards. Plus the XP stuff. Okay, so it's a bunch of options which do not seem perfect to me. It's like whoever I don't attack with is like gonna get exhausted by some ability or something. That's what it feels like, or killed by something. Yeah, let me just have Gideon attack your villagers there since they have Sentinel.
Okay.
He has 7 power, so
5?
5 is overwhelming onto your base.
He'll take 2 more. So what's he got left?
He has 6 health left.
6 left. Yeah, Grogu will exhaust the Snowtrooper.
Okay. Let me pay 7 to smuggle out Pirate Battle Tank. Yeah, it costs 7 when smuggled, and it has Sentinel.
Sentinel?
It's a 4/6, and then this card will become my new resource. Get it? Okay. So yeah, it's a 4/6 with Sentinel, and that's all.
Ugh. Alright, I'm paying 4 for the Razor Crest. I get to bring an upgrade from my discard to my hand. I'm gonna bring Mandalorian armor back into my hand.
Mm-hmm. I'll just attack your base for 2 with this TIE Vanguard again.
I'm gonna pay 2 to put the Mando armor on the Mando. Since he is a Mandalorian, he gains a shield also.
Dang, that's crazy. Guess I take initiative.
How big is it? That tank of 4-6?
Yes.
Dang it. Okay, well, I attack with the Clan Ren Rescuer to do 1 to it, and I do 5 more with the Mandalorian to finish it off. And then I pass.
Yeah, I will resource that one.
All right.
So Den's like a 5'10" or something?
5'10" at the moment.
Jeez. Yeah. And Grogu is a 0'4"?
0.5.
0'5". Let me think. That's the safest bet here. I don't want Gideon to be killed by anything, but I also don't want him to be exhausted by anything before he goes. I think my best bet is just to have Gideon attack your base for 7.
Yeah. I'll exhaust the snow trooper. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to pay 7 again. Somewhere in here, I have another. Exhaust that one, not this one. So I will smuggle out another pirate battle tank for 7 with Sentinel. And let me replace that with this. Okay.
Gonna give the Mandalorian. He's a foundling, so he.
He's like double recruited.
So he gets +1/+1. He would gain the Mandalorian trait if he didn't already have it. Or does it say? Doesn't have to be a vehicle. Well, let's see, because he's 6. God, yeah, no, I need that to kind of get rid of him. So I'm gonna, yeah, give him that, and then exhaust your TIE Fighter.
Gotcha. In that case, I will just have to take initiative.
Okay, I attack and kill your Sentinel guy. I take how much back?
4.
How much health does Gideon still have?
6.
6 still? Okay. And he will attack. When he attacks, he will do how much?
7.
7, huh?
Because he's been training in the hyperbaric time chamber.
Hyperbolic time chamber.
God.
Do you even Dragon Ball Z, bro? I'm gonna play 2 for a Clan Ren Rescuer, and he will give an experience to. I'm gonna give him to the Mando, so that'll put him 1 out of Gideon's range.
Gotcha.
And you claimed the initiative already, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So then I will attack your base for 3 with the Razor Crest. And I healed my base or I restore 2 on my base. And then I will pass.
Okay.
I will not be resourcing anything this round.
I'll just resource this, I guess. Okay, so I've got 9. Got a lot of scary stuff. I think, even though I'd love to kill some of your units off and even just like overwhelm through them, I feel like you're at 18. Yeah, I think my best bet is have Gideon just attack your base for 7.
Jeez.
Push through.
God, that sucks. But I think I have to. Gosh, I'm gonna do snapshot reflexes onto the Mando, exhaust the snow trooper again, and then attack Gideon to kill him. And then that gives me what, 7 more? 7. I take 7 back.
Yes.
Because he had, no, never mind.
Yeah, he had 4 XP on him.
Yeah, so that's 11 damage, but I've got 10, 11, 12 health right now. So, yeah, so I'm good.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, no, 13 health, so I actually have 2 left. I forgot my 1 experience token there.
Okay. Okay, I'll just have the tie attack your base for 2.
Okay. I'm going to attack with the Razor Crest and restore 2, so I'm just not even going to put that on. Those tokens on.
Gotcha. And I'm up to 11. Let's do we got out here. Okay, I'm gonna pay 3 for a Death Trooper. When played, he's gonna do 2 damage to himself. And you said 2 would finish off Din, is that right?
Yes, 2 will finish him off.
I gotta do that then.
Yep. 11 damage. That's the most damage I've ever had gotten on a unit in this game ever.
Yeah, that's huge.
Let's see. I'll attack your base for 1 more.
Okay.
Or wait, how many hit points does he have? I'm gonna just attack and kill your Death Trooper.
Death Trooper. Gotcha. I'm gonna pay 4 for a Kirax Heavy Fighter. It's got Overwhelm, and on attack, you may exhaust another friendly unit. If you do, it gets +3 power for this attack.
Jesus. Well, I think this game's probably about over then. Let's see. I'm going to pay 2 for a Follower of the Way.
I'm going to pay 1 for a Warzone Lieutenant. Just a 2/2.
Okay.
That's all.
I will claim the initiative.
Okay. was thinking you might have some more cards to throw out, but
Oh
I'll just
yeah,
pass
so
it then.
it's always kind of hard to say. I might actually have an empty hand, so
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, okay.
um,
Resource this.
let's see. I'm not resourcing anything, by the way.
Okay.
I'm gonna. You ready?
Yeah.
I'm gonna attack your Caraxes with my Razor Crest and kill it,
Okay.
and that also restores 2 on my base.
Uh, I'm gonna have Gideon. Does that help? I think yeah, I think it does. I think Gideon makes the TIE Vanguard attack the Razor Crest. So with +1 power, I'm doing 3. So 2. Oh no, it doesn't do the overwhelm though.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. I was gonna say he doesn't get overwhelmed, so
Yeah, is it worth doing?
you're gonna kill it either way. He's only got 1 hit point.
Yeah. Is it worth canceling out the restore? But I don't need to do it immediately since he's already gone. You also have that Follower of the Way. 1, 3. Let me just have the Snowtrooper attack your base for 2.
Okay. Kind of hate to do this, but also gonna exhaust the Warzone Lieutenant.
Okay. Yeah, I think the TIE Fighter does have to just finish off the Razor Crest to get rid of that restore.
I will. Let's. Gosh. Almost have to try and keep things cleaned up here a little bit. I'm gonna hit your Snowtrooper Lieutenant for 1. Put the follower of the way.
Okay. He just does 2 back. I'm gonna pay 2 for another Outland TIE Vanguard, and it gives an experience token to another unit that costs 3 or less, and to that lieutenant.
All right. Didn't I guess I'm gonna ambush him into the lieutenant and kill it with my chain code collector 4-2.
Gotcha.
So they kill each other.
Okay. Just like running out of cards to play. I think. I don't know. It's a little bit dumb. I don't know if it ends up helping enough, but I'm gonna spend 4 for another calculated lethality just to kill Grogu. It's a little bit of a waste, but it stops him from exhausting stuff.
P2 for Grogu.
Okay. Take initiative.
All right. Yep, I pass. No resourcing again.
Same. Let's see where we're at here. That's my best. Still have 5 damage left. Fall Out of the Way has 2 damage on him. I don't know if it's smart. I feel like my best option is to have Gideon. Or is it worth it? No, because there's no overwhelm. I keep forgetting that on this side. So yeah, okay. Just have the Snowtrooper attack your base for 2.
I'll exhaust the TIE Fighter.
Okay, I'm gonna pay 3 for the client. He comes out with a shield. He's a 2/5, and he has action, exhaust. Choose a unit for this phase that gains bounty. Heal 5 damage from a base.
Okay. Well, I'm going to attack your Snowtrooper and upgrade.
I have got 2 for a Shore Trooper. I'm gonna put this little reminder on because it gets the.
All right. You win then, because I can't stop both of those guys with my one. I can play a 1/2 in my hand. So yeah, that's game over there.
I guess unless you drew a Sentinel or something.
Yeah, but you're gonna be able. Well, I could claim the initiative, and no, I would not.
Yeah.
I could have. Well, I could have. I got
Fell.
I would have drawn Fell the Dragon, so I could have defeated your Shore Trooper, but it was game over there.
We both kind of like ran out of all our good units, and we're just limping along. All my Gideon's light cruisers, which would have like turned it, those were all resourced. Yeah. I kept checking, and I got them after I smuggled. So I was like, well, those are gone now.
God, getting all that experience on Gideon just hurt. And then you kept, before I could eliminate him, you kept, like, I'm going to play a Sentinel. Oh, I'm going to play another Sentinel. So you can't eliminate my Gideon.
Yeah, calculated lethality seems really clutch.
Yeah, I mean, especially, in this set, which is going to be upgrade heavy.
Yeah, especially I hadn't thought of it ahead of time, but with the bounty being an upgrade too, and with like XP shields being upgrades, like all that can really add up, which is crazy. Again, since it goes back to the cost, obviously there's a lot of stuff it can't affect, but a lot of those weak units get like built up early and great for that.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of cards out there that specifically are like, put an experience or put a shield on a low cost unit, and that's exactly who the targeted lethality is then going after. Okay, so let's try game number 2 here. And I'll take initiative this time since I lost.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna mulligan again.
I'll keep this.
Show what I got. I got some decent cards in here. Got the Mandalorian armor, but I got no one to put it on. I've got the Razor Crest, which is good down the road, and a Hawk 290, but I got like nothing for turn 1. The Hawk 290's, it's 2/5, but no stat, no abilities or anything, so it's okay. Yeah, not the best hand here to start with, I don't think. So Oh, so um, yeah, this is actually our second attempt at this video, folks. We did record one last night, but then as soon as I imported the recording into Premiere to start editing it, I realized that my audio was all blown out to hell. It was really disappointing. Uh, but that's why you should always do an audio check before you start recording, and we did not, so that's on me.
Yeah. You always expect it to be good, especially if it was fine a previous time.
Yeah. And I mean, and like I said, yeah, normally it isn't an issue, but I just, oh, geez, yeah, we're gonna do these two. But there's only one of those in this deck. Uh, Yeah, that could be so good though. That could be so good though. You know what? We're gonna do these. This one and this one. That's what we're gonna do. Okay. Okay. There. We're gonna keep a bunch of. We're possibly going to lose the game just by my opening hand here. What I've decided to keep. But if I live long enough, I really want to play some of these cards I haven't got to yet.
Nice.
Yeah. So to start, we're gonna Grief Karga, look at the top 5 cards, and choose an upgrade. Let's see, I've got 2 choices here. I think, though, I will choose the Resilient. Kind of sucks, though. I'm sort of I drew 2 Village Protectors in those 5. So they both have got to go on the bottom of my deck now.
It's the harvest. I got thrown into it.
All right. Your go.
Okay. 2 for Shore Trooper,
Okay. I will claim the initiative.
and I'll pass.
Wow. It's got to be that, don't it? Are they 2/3?
Yes.
Or let's see. Maybe I don't resource that one. Gosh. And I resource that one instead. Yeah. Okay. Village Protectors. All 3 of them right at the top of my deck like that.
Pay 2 for Outland TIE Vanguard, and it gives an XP to the Shore Trooper.
Okay, so now it is a 3/4.
Mm-hmm.
Grief Karga attacks your base for 2.
Gonna pay 1 for a Warzone Lieutenant, just a 2/2.
I will take the initiative.
I mean, it's not like the best use of it, but I think the Shore Trooper has to take the shield off.
Okay.
that sentinel.
All right.
And then I will pass.
Okay. All right.
Yes, I'm ready.
Let's see. And it, okay, so it has 4 or less remaining hit points. I'm going to pay 1 for Foundling, give my village protectors +1/+1 and the Mandalorian trait, and I will exhaust the Mandalorian to exhaust your shore troopers.
Okay. So now those villagers are 3/3.
Yep.
Hmm. They're a surprisingly annoying unit. Well, feels like a little bit of a waste, but I'm gonna pay 4 for calculated lethality on the villagers since they cost 3 or less. They have 1 upgrade on them.
Yep.
That's 1 XP to a friendly unit. I'm gonna give it to the. Let's see. I guess the TIE fighter. I don't know.
The I think I will. Jeez. What will I do? I'm gonna give Grief Resilient, so he is now a 0/3. Or I mean, sorry, sorry, he gets +0/+3, so he is a 2/5.
Okay, I'll have the Warzone Lieutenant attack your base for 2.
Okay, I will. I will claim the initiative.
And the TIE
Oh, I
Vanguard
forget he
attack
had the
your.
tie. I guess I could have attacked, probably. Oh well.
Yeah,
So
do you
2
want
more.
to? You can.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack. Actually, I forgot he had the tie there. Sure.
On my base.
Yep, 2 to your base.
So up to 4. And then, yeah, the TIE will attack your base for 3.
Oh, for 3. Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
right. That experience. Okay, and then I will take the initiative.
and I'll pass.
Ugh. Sucks. Play Foundling to exhaust the Shore Trooper.
Okay.
Mandalorian. So Grief is now 3/6.
Yeah, I've got to do
I do
calculated
seriously have
reality on
enough.
him. Yeah, because he's a 2 cost. He has 2 upgrades on him, right?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna give those both to. I feel like I don't know if it's smart. I'm gonna give him to the Tie Fighter. So it's a crazy. It's a 5/4.
Can you use Fell the Dragon to defeat your TIE Fighter?
Nice. I'll just have the lieutenant tank your base for 2.
I'll claim the initiative.
Let's see, I've got 5 resources, so I'll deploy Gideon
3
and
more.
have him attack your base for 3. Yeah, and then pass. Shore Troopers getting his bonus. I'll just put this on him.
Yeah. I'm gonna pay 3 for a Hawk 290.
Okay. Um. I'll just have the Shore Trooper attack your base for a total of 5.
Okay. Protector of the Throne. 2/4. Does not have an upgrade, so no Sentinel.
I'm going to pay 1 for timely intervention. Play a unit from your hand, give it ambush for this phase. So I'm going to pay 3 to play a super laser technician, ambush into the protector of the throne. He gets the automatic +1 bonus from Gideon, so he's doing 3 damage to it and dying and becoming a resource.
Mando.
I'm going to have the Warzone Lieutenant attack your protector. So with the Gideon bonus, he's attacking for 3, overwhelming 2.
Yep. We'll go onto the base.
And dying.
Gonna hit Gideon for 4.
He does 3 back. I'll have. Let me think. You have 4 health on you. Let me think. I don't know what's smart. I'll just have Gideon attack your base for 3.
I'll take the initiative.
Okay, I'm going to pay 2 for another Shore Trooper.
Okay.
So he'll be another 4, 3, and then I will pass.
Okay. this. Okay. First things first, I'm going to pay 7 Fennec to ambush into Gideon. Her on attack ability. I have vigilance and heroism aspects in my discard pile, so she will do 2 damage to Gideon just off the bat and kill him before combat damage. So
Wow. Crazy. I don't have. Just gonna have the experienced shore trooper attack your base for 5.
Mando's got to finish off the other short trooper.
Okay.
Because that's what, 4?
Yeah, it'll do 4 back and has 3 health.
Don't have a lot of choice there, unfortunately.
Okay. I'm gonna pay 8 for Gideon's light cruiser.
Yeah.
7/8 overwhelm. When played, if you control Moff Gideon as a leader unit, play a black card that costs 3 or less.
You do not control him as a leader unit, though.
Leader or unit.
Oh, you said leader unit.
Sorry. I was kind of slurring it together to get the words out quick. Few 2 cost options in here. I think it's got to be the short trooper.
Gosh. Okay, let's see. No, that's not gonna do it either. Oh, you win again.
Yeah, getting that cruiser out is really big because there's like not much space stuff, and like even if you had some kind of space sentinel, it can still overwhelm a good amount through typically. So that's a really good card. I really like that.
Yeah. I don't like lethality.
Really good.
Well, I think that part of the problem is it it 100% counteracts what this deck is made to do, and does it in such a punishing way. Because basically every time you've played it against me, it's been really, really punishing.
Find one of them.
Yeah.
It's cost 3 or less, which I can definitely see against some other decks where you wouldn't be getting the upgrade bonus much.
Yeah, I have a
so it's
total.
kind of like a worse defeat than some cards, but
I've got a total of. Counting the Mandalorian here, I have a total of 4 guys that cost 3 or less. Or more than 3. It's the Mandalorian and Fennec, which there's only one of each of those. I've got a couple of these chain code collector guys, and then there's Cargo Juggernaut and the Razor Crest. Otherwise, all the other guys are 3 or less. Yeah.
Yeah. And some of those come out with shields on them automatically, so that's already an upgrade. Or
like
when
the
I can throw a bounty on
villagers
something first, that's huge.
Yeah, there's the villagers. The one like these Clan Ren guys throw out an experience when you play them. Yeah. Oh wait, the Survivor's Gauntlet also. Okay, that one costs 5. I think I have. Is there 1 or 2 of those in here? Oh, the armor, but also there's just 1 of each of those. It looks like. So,
Oh yeah, we haven't seen her yet, I don't think.
Yeah, when played, give a shield token to each of up to 3 Mandalorian units.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, including Mando himself. That's
Yeah,
nice.
it's too
Yeah,
bad.
a bounty possibly.
Too bad the footage of the game from last night. There was one of the games we played when we recorded last night. Um, Everything sort of came out in my favor in just that I drew the all the Mandalorians plus some upgrades. So I played like that. Which one is it? Is it the Clan Ren Rescuer that he gives out an experience token? I played him turn one. He gives himself an experience. Uh,
Awesome.
turn two, I put uh, some kind of upgrade on, or no, I think I put the bounty on one of your guys, um, and then used it.
Like a protector or another Mandalorian or something. There was like
Yeah,
so many combos and
yeah,
upgrades, and like
and
all
then
my stuff was
and
getting
I
exhausted.
was able to use the Mandalorian to keep what you did have on the board exhausted to control it. Everything just like the stars all aligned that time, and um, I won rather handily that first game. I think
Yeah.
we ended the game where you only had like 4 damage on my base or something like that.
Yeah, something. It was rough.
Um, and so yeah, I was all like, "Wow, this deck's really really good." And then now you've gone 3 in a row against me where, yeah, it hasn't really felt that competitive.
Yeah, it's like you need to draw just the right stuff. And this one's like a little more consistent.
Yeah,
I mean, like you said, the calculated lethality, that's made a big difference when I've been
hmm
drawing that.
yeah,
Um, but there's a lot of good cards in here. I like the cruiser finisher. I like I don't know how I feel about Gideon's
mm,
leader side. At least like I'm trying to go for the base a lot of the time. So it's hard to sacrifice your own guys just for a
yeah,
+1. But his unit side I love. Getting that plus the
yeah.
overwhelm is like really big, and he's got pretty good stats himself too. So I like him.
Yeah. I don't know what's like Fennec is a really great card. But like here this time the game was basically over by the time I got it. So it didn't really matter that much. I did have a cargo juggernaut in my hand earlier, and I ended up resourcing it because I wanted to keep some of the other stuff I had. Um, so I don't know if that still really would have mattered much because you would just kind of still be able to go walk around it and deal damage to me. So, um, and you still would have had that cruiser out on the board on turn 7. So it still really wouldn't have mattered because I had no answer for that cruiser. Um, I had sort of been saving my that was it Slay the Dragon or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
Fell the
Oh,
Dragon.
dragon.
I was like, I want to hold on to this because I know he's gonna play that dumb cruiser eventually because he does every dang game. Uh,
There's 3 copies in here, which is kind of
yeah,
wild for an 8. But
um, and it's the only copy I have of Fell the Dragon, and it's really one of the only things I have that can really deal with your cruiser once you get it out. But yeah, I had to use it earlier once that tie hit like 5, and
yeah,
I had nothing in space. It's like, okay, I got to get rid of this guy. Um, yeah, the one thing I will say, we talked about this a little bit in our recording last night, is I think these starter decks do feel like they maybe are a little bit of a jump up in complexity from the ones with
good to set one for sure.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, Vader and Luke. Not that it's a terrible thing, and it's pretty natural that they would be a little more complex. But for sure, someone picking it up for their first uh, attempt at the game, it's just going to be enough more complicated and confusing.
Hmm.
Even ignoring like some of the bounty smuggle type stuff, I think a lot of the base units are just a little more complex, just more keywords and more tricky decisions when there's more stuff that comes out with a shield or gets a shield for free, and
Uh-huh.
those different mechanics. It's just like a little more complicated thought process.
I feel like if for teaching, for learning the game, I'm personally going to be leaving. Uh, I've got a two-player starter set, like all sleeved up that I will have for demos or like teaching games and things like that. Um, I think I'm gonna leave that as the one, and these will just eventually I'll get unsleeved and sorted into my collection of cards and stuff. Um, I
Yeah,
don't think they're
same.
I don't think they're bad decks. I think they're both really enjoyable decks. Like I said, like this Mando deck really pops off. Can really pop off and do some really cool stuff. Um, and gives you a really interesting kind of starting point to kind of make your own uh, Mando themed deck. But yeah,
And I do think the theming is actually a little stronger on these set two starters. Not that they were bad in the set one starters, but I from playing through it, there's like even more things that you associate with these characters, like having Mando have even more cards that we've seen in the show with him, or having Gideon have like Death Troopers and Dark Troopers and etc. etc. It feels like there's just like a little bit more stuff where it's like, oh, this card is like 100% themed with this leader instead of like just our kind of a random good guy unit.
yeah.
Then has like the villagers that we saw him help with the show, all these different things. Again, not that it was bad on the previous starters, but I think this one's like just a little bit more thematic, even,
Hmm.
which is kind of cool.
Yeah. And and maybe if we played some more times, I would change my mind a little bit, because I know like that's also a thing that kind of happened with the set one uh starter decks. Is like, I think like the Vader deck is really easy to pilot. Um Even like a beginning player can pick that up and kind of figure out what to do with it right away. The Luke deck takes a little bit of learning before you kind of figure out how to pilot that deck. And maybe we could just be seeing a case sort of the same thing here, where um,
Hmm.
just need to play this a few more times, and maybe it would feel a little bit a little bit different. But yeah, like I said, I still don't think that they're bad decks by any means. I just think for a beginner, the set one decks work a little bit easier, just because they're just slightly less complex. Yeah, that's all I got to say on that. Anything else you wanted to add, Kurt?
uh, Not really. Just excited for the release and the pre-releases happening very soon.
Yeah, for
Uh,
sure, for sure. Like we said, today is the 4th of July, so pre-releases start tomorrow. The full set will release then on the 12th. So we've got just just a little over a week. It'll be a week tomorrow. Um, so yeah, very very excited about that. Can't wait to get my hands on some more cards and really start building. Like I said, I managed to pull one of the Ray legendary unit cards from the cards that Fantasy Flight graciously provided to us. So that's the first
it's
step
a
towards
great
building
pull.
my Ray deck. I can't wait to start putting that together. Um, yeah. So yeah, once again, thanks to Fantasy Flight for sending us this two-player set to mess around with a little bit here before release. Um, and thank you everyone
Thanks to you
for
all for watching.
yep. Yeah,
Get at us in the comments what you think about these starter decks and what set two cards you're looking for in your pre-release.
yeah. Let us know how many stupid mistakes I made, and just
Yeah,
let
Same.
me know why I'm just a really bad player, and that's why I lost both of these
Yeah.
games. Um, and yeah, like you said, or else if you don't want to talk to us in the comments, you can find us on Discord. There'll be a link down below in the description for that. Um, and also just a big thank you to our patrons and YouTube members. Without you guys, we just wouldn't be here. That's kind of the simple truth. So yeah, thanks guys for your support. Thank you, Fantasy Flight, and bye.